everybody. Good morning. Welcome to this wonderful morning, which is nice and sunny. Well, hopefully it will be sunny anyway. It's getting darker and darker every morning. But yeah. Oh, I'm gonna wake up soon. Oh, man. Hate mornings. Give me afternoon anytime. Maybe if I wasn't working, the mornings would be better. But not till then. Then you get up when you want to get up for whatever reason. Rather because you have to. The good news is our bridge is open now, that the roadworks have been happening for 2 years. So yeah. It was 1 degree before. It's 3 now, so winter blues are upon us. Except the weather, apart from yesterday, which was cold and crap. Like, yeah. It's not too bad. But yeah, freaking wake up sucks. Come on. I really slept in today. I don't remember hearing half the alarms. It's just amazing there's no wind. Considering we live on an island. No, it's windy as buggery to buggery, but right now it's no wind, and I wish there was some because I don't feel bad then not being able to fly my drone. Oh, 4 degrees, it's warming up. I don't even know how hot it's supposed to be today, so Oh, 5 degrees. Wow. We'll go down and run again because we'll get to this area where it's cold. I reckon it'll be 2 degrees in a minute again. We'll find out. I predict 2. Yeah. Anyway, thinking about doing a bit of some kind of a stream or something for we're going camping somewhere, most probably. See how I go. Except, another rude dead there, freaking everywhere. Except the only problem is it's supposed to be raining all weekend, so. Not very not very appealing. Still 5 degrees though. Man, I just want to pull over and go to sleep. Degrees. Alright, we'll see if it gets to 2 here. There's usually a bit of a colder area. See how it goes. Still 4 degrees. Maybe it's not going to get any colder here. Wow. That's different. Maybe not. Couldn't live here because it's so much. It's always between 2 and 5 degrees difference the weather here. No, it's sticking on 4. Wow. I really thought it was going to be a lot less. Looks like a pretty nice day in all the valley and stuff. Jeez. Wow. Oh, 3. Wow, it's actually gone down finally. No, that's funny. Well, there you go. 2 degrees difference here. From just up the road. back to 4. Pam pam pa 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 pa. I don't know why they didn't do one of those advisories, proper signs here. It's like you really need to, there's one just after this roundabout, so it's too late by then because you can't make a choice. Like here, if you knew here properly, should you go straight or left? There's only 2 ways to get to town. You would think somehow but I'm going this way now. I noticed I went this way yesterday and there's virtually no traffic here. It was so cool, bananas. How's the B double allowed to go there? This place is nearly finished. This childcare place that only took like an year and a half to build. Yeah, better give way. A bit more traffic here than normal, like yesterday. Oh, good. That car stinks with the freaking exhaust. Oh, great. Thanks, buddy. Man. Thanks for giving me cancer, buddy. Morning. It's actually a very nice morning. Oh, it's back to 5 degrees. Warm. Oh, sorry, it's a nicer morning than I expected in the winter. Very, very weird weather. It just feels like it's just too nice. It's 5 degrees now. I think it says that on the screen. Ah, 3, yeah, it was, left home it was 4. By the time I drove down my driveway, it was 3. It got to 2, so yeah, it's about the same. Light the fire, geez. Hello there. Don't know about the fire thing. I actually got off, what do you call it? Wood fire thing. But the kids didn't want to bother helping me getting all the wood and putting it away this year, so I said, screw you. You can die hypothermia at home. So I just run the heat pump, the aircon, whatever you want to call it. Everywhere else we call it heat pumps here, because no one uses it for the aircon because you never need one. But yeah, I couldn't be bothered stuffing around with it all, kind of thing. So it just runs. But last night was cold, like probably one of the colder days, or nights, sorry, like evenings. Even days yesterday was pretty cold. But it's weird because it can be 10 degrees and seriously you could walk in shorts when there's no wind and the moisture's not that bad. And then there's other mornings or days even when 10 degrees is like freaking 0 degrees. But yeah, that was like yesterday. Okay, ice, yeah. Lucky for me, it's not too much of an issue because I live just on a hill or mountain, so you don't get as much frost, kind of thing. Like, so you get away with it for most part. So it's pretty cool. That part of it's pretty good. I mean, the windscreen was all wet, but it wasn't frosty enough. It didn't get to that magical 3 degrees or less. 37 acres. Well, we've got 20 acres, and that's the thing. I've got wood. I got 3 trees that I fell 5 years ago, like big trees that are still lying around on the ground, but no one wanted to help me get the wood back to the house. So I said, nah, I'm not doing it for everybody. So team effort. So if you can't afford to give me a hand, then yeah, you can just deal with it. We do have a heat transfer pump, heat transfer kit that runs from the lounge room where the wood fire is all the way to all the bedrooms. So it just runs like, it's like ducting heating or something, I suppose, but obviously it has to grab the air from the lounge room to be able to transfer it across. So when the wood fire is always on, it's a lot more hotter than the heat pump. Heat pump's just crap when it comes to really giving you that heat. You still feel cold sometimes with the heat pump, but when you put the wood fire on, freaking hell, it's like Bahamas. You have to open doors sometimes to the outside because it is just too hot. Wow, first frost, okay. Well, we've had it, must have had it one day at least. Can't remember, yeah. Actually, once, yeah, no, only once. I think my windscreens were totally stuffed. Yeah, but I must say, it's the weather-wise. Yeah, I mean, I'm lucky because yeah, when I leave home. Oh, sorry. The worst thing about where I am is the wind, but when it comes to weather-wise, it's. Oh, and it doesn't rain as much now where I live, unfortunately. Like when I drive down the street, it'll be bucketing with rain. By the time I get to my driveway and start driving up my driveway, I nearly have to turn my wipers off. So, and it's just, yeah, people laugh at me at work. They go, "Did you get any rain?" I go, "Nope." So, and because we're on tank water, it's not as bad because half the kids are gone from the house, but before you used to have to buy water every 2 weeks. Even though we have 60,000 litres at home of water, it doesn't work. But yeah, it's just nice being on that hill because you do miss that frost, because I'll be driving down the street, like down the driveway down to the main street, and you can see it all white everywhere. So, but yeah, I'll just say sucks to be you living there, but anyway, but like I said, then we pay the price of the wind and crap. It's, so if you go on the, it actually should show up on the little map right now. I think that's live where I am, but it's on the Midland Highway, so through the guts of Tassie, on the main highway that goes from Launceston to, so from the middle of Tassie to Hobart. So it's just above Brighton, so like 40 kilometres north of Hobart, because it's like, it's not very, what do you call it? Doesn't go very far out of town before you're in the country here, which is nice. Not like Brisbane even. Actually, I was there like 6 months ago, I think, for work. Too little on your phone. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so it's like 40 odd, just over 40 kilometers north of Hobart. So in theory, when there's no traffic, it's only like 35 minutes, 40 minutes, 35 minutes, usually 40 minutes to get to work. When there's traffic, there's probably 55 minutes. It's maybe only an extra 10 minutes to get to work. It's pretty, I mean, traffic can get shitty here because there's only like the two roads, like this one I'm on going here on the other, or the one on the other side of the river that goes into town, into the Hobart itself, the centrum. The interesting thing is they've just, seriously, why is everyone fucking doing 60 and 80? Come on. They just finished the bridge, finally. There's a bridge that goes across the river. There used to be single lane, so they've just spent, I don't know how much it was, $600 million or some crap like that, building it. So finally opened on Monday, so everyone tends to go that way now. But the problem with that one is that it's like the main dual highway into the city, but then the traffic just gets banked up at the first set of lights and just goes to crap anyway. So yes, we've got a nice new bridge. You can go across, it's all good, but it doesn't help anything else because then you stop at the lights and deal with the traffic. So I go this way to bypass the little area, so I only have to go halfway through the shit traffic. But good morning, Netherlands. Yes, it is. It's a beautiful day here. It's better than yesterday, and considering it's whatever the hell, what is the date today? I don't even know what the date is. The 5th. So 5 days into winter, I couldn't ask for better. If I wasn't at work, I'd go and fly a drone because it's just so nice here. I can't believe it. It's just like something's wrong with the weather right now. I mean, I do hope it gets colder because then the fruit trees are not going to be very happy for spring. But yeah, it's just it's 7 degrees now, so it's really warm. Well, I think it's warm for us. It's just, yeah. You couldn't ask for better, the weather-wise. But yeah, nah. Anyway, like I said, people still complain about traffic here. I mean, the whole island's only got 500,000 people, whatever, so. Yeah, well, you guys up there with the wet weather, well, New South Wales and even Queensland, whatever, yeah, I feel sorry for you and the cyclone you had and everything else, all the shit weather that you possibly could get. And I know it's been bad because it even affects all the health services, and I should know because it affected our work with everything going wrong up north of the country. But yeah, it's supposed to be, and that's the thing, they said it's going to be supposed to be drier winter and like autumn. So can't imagine how bad it would have been if it was supposed to be the other type of weather, where it was more rain and stuff like that. But yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's it. It's funny you say about the water, like where you are safe. Yeah, well, like we're the same. We obviously live on a hill, in the mountain thing. But it's funny now because we've got flood damage on our insurance, and there's not many insurance companies that allow flood damage. So I'm thinking like to myself, unless it's a Noah's Ark scenario, I don't think I'm ever going to have an issue if I'm getting flooded, even from the top of the mountain, no matter how much it rains. I think I should be fine, kind of thing. Worst part is it washes the driveway away, and then you got to spend time trying to fix it all, and blocks all the culverts on that go across the driveway. So that sucks fixing it after big rain. Yeah. And it's the same thing for me when I leave home. I try and go down the driveway to the main street, and it's a gravel road. It's amazing how wet it is. I mean, the car's dirty again. It's when I look at the car, I go like, shit, I gotta wash it again, kind of thing. My back window, every week, either dust or mud on it this summer, because it's a hatchback. It just, yeah, fills up with crap. And then I know I have to wash it when it's bad enough, when someone draws shit on my back window at work. So, and obviously I have to wash it off before I can drive it, because there's no way I'll be driving some of the crap they put on my car. I'm sure that's a form of bullying, but hey, could be worse. That we had 100%, 1,000 insurance damage from tennis ball. Wow, that's amazing, isn't it? It's oh shit, where's this ambulance? Oh yeah, on the other side. I was gonna say, it's amazing how little freaking has to happen, like time-wise, to do a lot of damage. Like, yeah, like hail. Haven't had that for a long time. And yeah, having golf-sized balls, whatever, freaking falling from heaven, like rocks. I don't think I could enjoy that at all. Yes, Mount Wellington, sorry. That's no snow. We only had snow once this year so far, like it was cold, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. And it was white as hell. Well, yeah. I've been very lucky actually. We got solar too, and never anything got damaged yet, but it's shit though. Oh, we did. Oh, yeah, no. The only time we had damage was just before COVID, or just around COVID, or maybe in COVID, something like that anyway, is when it snowed at home and freaking damaged everything in my orchard and stuff like that because of the snow and the netting and stuff like that. All the snow stayed on it, so it collapsed everything, kind of thing. But that was probably $30,000-$40,000 to get fixed, and it took like 2 years or something because of COVID. No one was around, and it's just, yeah, it was crap. And because here they closed the borders and no one could fly in at all, kind of thing. So that was the only good thing about COVID. No one could just get in here into the state. But yeah, you couldn't just make it around the corner for a different back road and cheat to get from state to state. Unless you were going to swim or catch a boat for 15 hours, you weren't going to get here. So yeah. But yeah, damage-wise, it's amazing how quickly, or like here, there's no traffic right now. Like on the left-hand side, there's a road where there's usually packed traffic trying to cheat the back way coming out onto the lights here. And look, fuel's $1.61 at the moment here. It's really nice. I can't believe it. Normally we're the most expensive state. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's cheap as crap. Well, cheap for us anyway. But yeah, normally there's traffic here everywhere. Like, I mean, traffic here in front of me now, but before these lights, this whole week is, I don't know. It's like everyone's moved out of the state or something. It's really good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, funny you say that. Yeah, mountains. Yeah, I've got a reserve not very far from me. Also, like a not wetlands, but like whatever it is, just a reserve. Just bloody animals, so they all come and eat your crap at home. But yeah, 40 minutes. Yeah, about 35 to 45, just depending. But yep, that's all it is. And the orchard, yeah, got I think it's 70 or 80 trees, I think, in it all. just apple trees and bits and pieces. And yeah, like you on acreage, sometimes the upkeep sucks, and it's a bit, even though I'm only 40 minutes from town, you can't believe it how hard it is sometimes to get people to come and fix stuff for you at home. If you really need someone, because like, well, you live there. Yeah, it's not that far, you idiot. Like in Melbourne or anywhere else, you'll be still halfway through town. Like seriously, it would have to be cheaper and quicker to get to my house and to places in Melbourne. But anyway. No. Okay. Oh, actually, I don't even know what the diesel price was there. I don't usually look at the diesel. But diesel normally is only 1 cent cheaper, but I don't think it is at the moment. I think it's $1.70 something. So, but I was watching something on the news yesterday that, yeah, I think Sydney were complaining that fuel was $1.80 something already. So, and here the prices, it goes one way or the other, but sometimes the prices go, like, they don't change every day. Sometimes the same price is there for 2 weeks, not like in Melbourne and Sydney where every day it changes by a cent or whatever, it keeps on going down, then goes back up 20 cents. It just stays. So you don't have to really fight for too long and look for the prices or worry about it that tomorrow is going to be a different price kind of thing. But yeah. Yeah, cool. I have to have a look. I'll have to have a look later where you are. Yeah, well, obviously apples are the biggest export there was for many years in Tasmania, so it was like one of the bigger things. Apart from fish, like salmon now and all that crap, the farm stuff that they do here, that they've done for many years. But yeah. You're a funny guy, electric car. Yeah, we got hybrids at work, so obviously they're not electric yet fully, but yeah, I mean, whatever, my fuel, the car I drive, it's only like 7 litres per 100 kilometres anyway, so it's not too bad. And the hybrids, Corollas we have at work, they do 4.5 litres per 100, so it's not too bad. The coldest town in Queensland, wow. I used to live in Victoria in a town called Hopeton, so that was like the hottest town in bloody Victoria always. It was like shit, 40 degrees plus every day. So yeah, I'm happy with my cold weather here. But yeah. Yeah, and I mean, you can get electric car now for $30,000, I suppose. Outlander. I looked at them actually. I did buy. I only got like 6 or 7 minutes before I finish actually, because I'm going to be at work. But the traffic's a bit more better than it normally, so I can't believe I'm actually here already. But I actually bought a Mitsubishi Pajero diesel just last week because I want to get a caravan and a Ford Ranger because I want to be able to tow it with, and I don't want to buy a yank car. But so I got a Mitsubishi Pajero that's all decked out with all the camping with the roof on top, the tent on top and stuff like that. So I just was buying a couple more things for it. It's an old one, it's like 20 years old. But I thought to myself, while I live in this state, I want to be able to just travel a bit more into remote areas and stay overnight and stuff and not pay for accommodation and just be with the nature kind of thing and just do all that and do some walks and stuff. But yeah, it'll be cool when I do that, because my ultimate aim is actually to move to sell the house and then buy a caravan and a car, and I want to go and travel around Australia Go to Queensland, go to all those outback areas that I think be so cool, that I watch all the time. My old boss is actually on the way in a camper van, like she's in the 60s. They're up to Darwin, they were in Alice, Uluru not long ago, like last week. They were sending me photos. So yeah. You got a caravan, 1.4 ton, yeah. Yeah, I looked at the smaller caravans, but because I'm still gonna have to get a like 21-foot one, because apart from obviously working, I'm into computers in a big way. I'm in my 50s now, but in playing games and stuff, I've got like a big computer gaming room set up in my house. So I want to be able to, like I've seen a couple people do it, on the back of my van I will set up my computer system and everything else up. So if I get a 21-foot caravan, I'm going to be able to then just take it aside, pull the back out where the beds are and all that, and actually convert it into just my gaming area. So then, since Starlink is freaking awesome these days, even though I don't have too much to say about the dude that actually owns the company, but I can't wait to be able to just travel around and just do my gaming, do a bit of work here and there, and just take it easy. I already told the kids, bad luck, when I sell their house, you're gonna have to find somewhere else to live. They're all over 18, so don't stress, I'm not kicking them out when they're young, but yeah. Played golf. Oh yeah, and New Cadbury, yeah. My daughter lives near, one of my daughters lives near there. It's called suburb called Claremont. They've been closing down that Cadbury's joint there for so many times, it's not funny. And it's still there, like, they just keep on pouring more money into the company that makes billions of dollars anyway. But anyway, it's supposed to keep a couple hundred people at work. 48, okay, well I'm 53, there you go. So sadly I'm older than you, boo-hoo, and 2 kids with twin 2-year-olds, fucking hell. What the hell? You got yourself into bloody trouble. You got freaking lot of hard years to go with twins. Man, I couldn't wait. Mona, yeah, that's a weird joint. Actually, speaking of Mona, we keep on jumping subjects, but this is, well, there you go, we're in Hobart now in the CBD, so I'm only a couple minutes from work now. But what's happening here in Mona, they do this Winterfest thing here, just on the left-hand side on docks. So, and the whole town is all red, because Mona is all about devil and red and crap, so when you come into town now, there's so many red lights on everything, and it looks pretty cool. But actually, yeah, so the festival started here. I think I'm gonna go tomorrow night, Friday night, I think I'm going to it with my kids, or one of my kids. So it should be fun. But I was thinking of streaming, but I better not, because my daughter will probably go off ahead. But yeah. Oh, thank you, mate. I appreciate it. I probably should do more often. I just so if I don't have to take my daughter to work, whatever, because I'm like an Uber driver still, because she's too lazy to get a license. Like if I have to take, it's too hard, because I put all my stuff on the front seat, and she probably wouldn't enjoy me talking crap with people. But when she's not in the car like today, I should do this more often, but I'm just never organized better. And I try to do my country trips, like when I go driving or walking, like for my walks and stuff. I try to do more of that. I do have Starlink Mini now, so it kind of works in the car, but I want to mount that up properly, I think, on my Pajero, and see if I can get it to work from there, so when I go camping and stuff like that, I can actually stream from it and so on. It's a bit pricey to have unlimited Starlink. It's like $200 nearly, which is a rip-off. But anyway. But I suppose that's why he's a billionaire, sorry, whatever the hell he is. Mr. whatever his name is, Elon. But alright, well anyway, I'll try to maybe make it tomorrow. I don't think I've got to deal with my, I don't know actually now. So, but I'll see how I go. Thanks to the chat, and yeah, like I said, I'm nearly at work, so I suppose I better go and do the right thing. Thank you again for the chat. Tim, yeah, well, it's right on the water here, edge now. It's ground level basically with the sea, so it's pretty cool. So you think it'd get flooded and stuff, but it doesn't when it rains. And not much really happens here. But anyway, all right. Well, I'm like literally at work now, so if I haven't got kids tomorrow morning, then I'll get on. Otherwise, yeah, I'll catch you sometime next week probably, or on the weekend if I go traveling. It's a long weekend coming up anyway, like everywhere. So yeah. But anyway, thank you, and yeah, I'll catch you on later, all right? Because yeah, like I said, I'm literally at work. All right. Thanks for the chat, and hopefully catch up again. Cheers.